Hey everybody, it's Melanie, and today I'm going to be sharing my current AM and PM skincare routine videos. Let me turn that off. I did decide to split this video up into two different videos because I know some people are just curious about what I do in the morning, some are curious about what I do at night, some are curious about both. And also because I didn't want each video to get super long. My PM skincare routine is much more extensive, and so I thought it would be better to separate the two, mostly because of that. I don't want this to be like a 30-minute long video. So anyway, feel free to watch one or the other, whichever interests you most. Right now, I'm sharing the AM skincare routine. Before I get started, I guess I should tell you what my skincare is geared towards in terms of like what is my skin. So first off, I am almost 37 years old, so I am starting to deal with the early signs of aging, especially in my forehead area. I have an overly expressive face that has resulted in these, lovely lines that honestly are not that bad at the beginning of the day, but the more faces that I make throughout the day, by the end of the night, these are collecting a lot of makeup and just generally looking like an old lady forehead. My skin is also extremely oily, so my oil production has not slowed down from when it ramped up in my teenage years, so I'm still dealing with very oily skin. And I also have enlarged pores. I don't really deal with acne or pimples all that often. I did get a little guy here at the beginning of the week, but that's pretty much almost gone. I don't tend to break out, but what I really tend to deal with a lot of is blackheads because of how large my pores are just naturally. So I use a lot of products to try to keep my pores as clean as possible so that blackheads can't form. So I'm going to tell you guys what I use in the morning. So I'm going to start kind of like in order how I use everything. So in the shower, the cleanser that I have been using, and this may come as a surprise to you guys, is actually the Paula's Choice Resist Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser. This is a cream cleanser. If you have oily skin, you might be used to using a foaming cleanser, but I have found that because of a lot of the retinol products that I use in my skincare routine, it can tend to dry my skin out a little bit. And so I do have to put some moisture back into it so that my oil production doesn't like ramp up even more. So I like using this really nice hydrating cream cleanser in the morning. I'm getting tongue-tied here. To get all of the products off from the night before and just to kind of start with a clean slate. So I like to use this. Every 2 to 3 days, I really like to use the Acure Brightening Facial Scrub, and this is a holy grail for me. This is a really disgusting looking green, slimy scrub. I know some people do not believe in using facial scrubs. My skin is extremely tough, and so I do really well with exfoliating on a regular basis. It doesn't irritate my skin. It does absolutely help to keep my pores unclogged and free of like debris and extra skin cells and dirt and stuff like that. This is honestly one of the most gentle but effective and affordable scrubs that I've ever found. I do like the Exfoliate from Kate Somerville, but that's really expensive, and honestly it's a lot more abrasive than this one is, and I feel like this works even better. You can find this at Target. I will link everything down below for you. Unfortunately for me, my Target is always sold out of this, so I think other people in my area also realize that this is a really great scrub, and it's just fantastic. So I like to use this every 2 to 3 days, again, in the shower in the morning. When I get out of the shower, I will use a toner. I really like the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Pore Reducing Toner. This is for normal to oily skin. What this does is it helps to sort of like balance my skin out again. It adds kind of an initial layer of moisture, oddly enough. This does not have any alcohol in it. And I do find that it makes my skin, if it's feeling maybe overly tight right after getting out of the shower, it sort of makes it feel not tight and just kind of normal again. I really like this Paula's Choice toner. This is the one that I prefer even over the Resist line. It just is fantastic. So you're going to see a lot of Paula's Choice products here because I swear by the line. I've been using it now for a really long time, and I have found that for me personally, like the vast majority of what they have works really well for my particular skin type. So I really like the line, and this is a great toner. And in terms of eye creams, I will use an eye cream most mornings. What I'm about to show you is not an eye cream, but this was sent to me, by the way, just so you guys know. But I've been using it now for the last, oh my gosh, I think I got this sent earlier in the year. And I've been using just a little bit of it most mornings as an eye cream, and it's the Benigma. I know you've heard a lot of people talking about this. It's actually a face cream. It's got Manuka honey, bee venom, and shea butter. The bee venom, I've noticed, helps to sort of plump up the skin underneath my eyes to help with any like fine lines that I'm starting to get like by my lash line. And it's just really moisturizing. I really like this product a lot. It is extremely expensive. They did give me a code. I always have that down below in like discount codes. So if you're ever interested in ordering it, use that code or find somebody else who has a code and use their code. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. I want to say it's like 25% off. I can't even remember, but you do get a decent amount off if you use a code of some kind from somewhere. I can highly recommend it. I really do like this product. When I run out, it'll be hard to repurchase it because it's expensive, but I really have found that this is one of like the best eye creams that I've ever used. Again, it's not marketed as an eye cream, and I certainly stay away from like my eyeball. Like I don't get it in my eyeball, but I can use it right up to like almost like the lash line, and it works great. I just pat it in, it's fantastic. So I do really enjoy this stuff. And then sometimes I will use both of these, but a lot of times I just need to use this. So I'm going to mention my sometimes product that I have to use in the morning, and this is the Joy and Karma Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I am actually basically completely out of this. I have maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a couple more uses out of this. This hyaluronic acid is fantastic. I can use this in the morning when I have some dry patches on my face. Sometimes I will get eczema around the corners of my mouth here. All I have to do is put a little bit of this hyaluronic acid serum just in those areas, and it hydrates it. It hides the eczema, like scaly dryness that can happen there, and it's great. It's not greasy. I really like hyaluronic acid serums, and I've really enjoyed this one. I'm going to be trying the Paula's Choice Hyaluronic Acid Serum next, so I'll tell you guys how that one goes. But so far, the Joy and Karma has been great, and you can actually order this one on Amazon, and it's cheaper than the Paula's Choice one. So if the Paula's Choice doesn't work, I'm going back to this, but I just wanted to try it. I like to try new stuff. So anyway, Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is my moisturizer most days of the week, honestly. This is a moisturizer plus an SPF. I like that it has the SPF of 30. This also has antioxidants and resveratrol. So it does give you like some good nourishing ingredients for skin that is aging. I really like this. It also helps to control my oil. It just is a really great product. It does have a little bit of a tint to it, if you can see that. And I will just put like a pea-sized amount of this all over my face. I will sometimes even bring it down onto my neck, and I let that soak in, and then I can put whatever other primers I want over top. For example, the Serum McNamara, or I don't necessarily have to use the Serum McNamara, which is, by the way, this product right here. I guess this could technically be considered skincare as well, but I can certainly put this over top to give it like an added boost of SPF. I'm honestly not outside very much at all, so yeah. But that's my AM skincare routine. Like after that, I just sort of let everything soak into my skin for a minimum of 5 to 10 minutes before I go over top with my foundations, other primers, things like that. And then I'm good to go for the day. So that's all that I do in the morning. Some could argue that's probably a lot more than I need to necessarily. I mean, bare minimum, you want to wash your face and you want to put on an SPF, right? So these two are really great options. You don't necessarily need an eye cream in the morning. I just really like the Benigma one because it does help to puff up like my under eye area a little bit. Not in a bad way, like it doesn't make it look puffy, but it just is enough to like hide the fine lines that I'm starting to get in that area. Plus it's really moisturizing. So anyway, that's what I do. So later on today, I will upload the PM skincare routine. It's going to be a lot more extensive. So look for that later on tonight, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.